In the humble town of Nazareth, in the ancient land of Galilee, lived a young man named Jesus. He grew up learning the trade of carpentry from his earthly father, Joseph, and living a quiet, observant life with his mother, Mary, and his siblings. When he was around 30 years old, Jesus began his public ministry. He was baptized by John the Baptist in the Jordan River, and immediately afterward the heavens opened, and the Spirit of God descended on him like a dove, and a voice from heaven declared, "This is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased." From that moment, Jesus traveled throughout Galilee and Judea, teaching about the kingdom of God. He spoke in parables, simple stories with profound spiritual meanings, revealing truths about God's love, forgiveness, and justice. Crowds flocked to hear him, drawn by his compelling words and his gentle yet authoritative presence. But Jesus didn't just teach, he acted. He performed numerous miracles, demonstrating God's power and compassion. He healed the sick, restoring sight to the blind, making the lame walk, and cleansing lepers. He cast out demons, calming storms with a word, and even raising the dead, including his friend Lazarus. His miracles were not just displays of power, but acts of love that brought hope and healing to countless lives. He gathered around him 12 disciples, simple fishermen and tax collectors, whom he trained to continue his work. He taught them to pray, to serve, and to spread the message of God's love to everyone. He consistently emphasized love for God and love for one's neighbor, even one's enemies. As his popularity grew, so did the opposition from some religious leaders who felt threatened by his teachings and his claims. They accused him of blasphemy and breaking their laws. Finally, during the Passover feast in Jerusalem, Jesus was betrayed by one of his own disciples, Judas Iscariot. He was arrested, falsely accused, and subjected to a hasty trial. Despite finding no fault in him, the Roman governor Pontius Pilate, pressured by the crowds, sentenced Jesus to death by crucifixion. Jesus was led to Golgotha, a hill outside Jerusalem, where he was crucified between two criminals. Even in his agony, he prayed for those who persecuted him. After hours of suffering, he died. His body was taken down from the cross and laid in a tomb. However, the story did not end there. On the third day after his death, early in the morning, several women went to his tomb and found it empty. An angel announced that Jesus had risen from the dead. Over the next 40 days, Jesus appeared to his disciples and many others, proving his resurrection. Before ascending into heaven, Jesus commissioned his disciples to go into all the world, making more disciples and teaching them all that he had commanded. His life, death, and resurrection became the cornerstone of a new faith, one that continues to spread across the globe, offering hope and transformation to millions.